If you're looking for intermediate exercises for tennis elbow, you're in the right place. These exercises are designed for people whose symptoms are improving and who are ready to safely increase the amount of load placed on the tendon. Keep your pain at or below a 3 out of 10, and if you're still having significant pain during daily activities, I recommend starting with the beginner program first. Let's get started. The first exercise we'll do in the intermediate tennis elbow program is an eccentric wrist extension. In the beginner program, you learned how to do a wrist isometric. Now we'll start to progress it. So to do an eccentric wrist extension, I'll take a light weight. I'm using my other hand to bring my hand up, and then I'm lowering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now my other hand is coming, bringing my hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to repeat 20 repetitions with a 6-second count on the way down. I have a 1-pound weight here. I can't emphasize this enough with tennis elbow to always start with a low weight. Tennis elbow is extremely sensitive, and I'll have patients who come into the clinic telling me, well, they tried it with a 5-pound or a 6-pound weight at home. That is a ton for tennis elbow. So start with a very, very light weight and then gradually work your way up. You can complete 2 rounds of 20 repetitions each day. The next exercise we'll do in the intermediate program is just a hammer, pronation, and supination. This can start to strengthen some of our forearm muscles without overloading our angry tendons. So I have a hammer here. You can use any hammer that you have at home. And all I'm doing is opening and closing, and that would be 1, opening and closing, 2, and so on and so forth. You're going to repeat 20 repetitions, and you can add this to your program and do it 2 to 3 days a week. The next exercise we'll go over in the intermediate program are rows. Rows are a great postural exercise. As we've discussed throughout this program, posture plays a very important part when managing tennis elbow. So we can begin to strengthen our mid and low traps to improve our posture and reduce the stress on our outer elbow. To do a row, I'm going to take some bands, and all I'm going to do is pull in, keeping my forearms parallel to the ground, and back out. In and out. A couple common mistakes with this are shrugging your shoulders, so always make sure your shoulders stay down, or kind of pulling down like that. You always make sure your forearms stay parallel to the ground. You're going to pull in and out. You're going to repeat 20 repetitions, and you can do that 2 to 3 days a week. The last exercise we'll do in the intermediate program are called wing arms. It's another great postural exercise that we can do to start strengthening our rotator cuff, improving our posture, and reducing the tension on our outer elbow. So to do wing arms, you're going to take a band. My elbows are bent to about 90, and then my elbows are staying at my side, and I'm just pulling out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A couple common mistakes with this one are people let their elbows leave their side, so they end up kind of going like that. Or they're way too loose on the band and there's no tension on it. So make sure there's some tension and that your elbows stay at your side. You're going to repeat 20 repetitions, and you can do that 2 to 3 days a week.